Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here to use up a little cat happy square. I'm only going to do one. This is a remnant I have, so I thought I'll use the blocks when I, have an idea. Now I do have these panels. I think I have 9 left at the time that I'm recording this, but I'm going to have them on my blog. Go to the description, you'll find the link to my blog, and you can grab one if you want. You can do what I'm doing today, or you can do something totally different. Did I say you get 15 cats on one panel, and they measure to the edge of the border about 7 inches square. But what I did is I cut one, and I trimmed it to a 6.5. Isn't that cute? Since they're 7 inches, I just took 1/4 inch off each side. That made it 6.5. And what I want to do, just for the hell of it, is I want to put some borders of 2-inch squares all around. And if I did my math correctly, this will work out. So I'm going to need 20 2-inch squares. Now, I didn't feel like cutting strips and all that stuff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break open a charm pack. I like that because I can get a variety without having to pull a whole bunch of different prints and cutting that way. And you get 4 2-inch squares from each charm. So that's cool. So I need 20. I'm going to pull 5 different charms, and I'll have repeats in my border, but that's okay. So let me do that. I just grabbed a panel so you can see. I'll show you this side. I said there's 5, 10, 15 cats in all. And they're all just beautiful. It just opens up. Look at that. Okay? Just wanted you to see that. And again, those will be on my blog, and the link is in the description. Now, I pulled these colors. Oh, and let me tell you about the charm pack. I have a lot of charm packs on my eBay. I'll send you to eBay for those. Just trying to spread the love between eBay and my blog. This is Benartex Lizzie Albright. It is Attic Window, and I just thought it was playful. Now notice, it's not Lorelei. I do have a lot of Lorelei remnants that I could have cut, but I thought most people don't have that, so I just want to show you, that you don't have to have everything all, the same. And I picked this like red and this blue with little cherries. I just thought they were fun prints, flowers. And did I say, yes, this one is Attic Window. She also has, and I think I still have some of those left, cedar chest. I'm going to cut 20 2-inch squares. I'm going to put 2 like that, and then 3 like that. So I'm just going to trim these. I'm going to trim the edge, and then I'm going to make a strip of 2, a strip of 2. So there's my clean edge. Now I'm going over 2 inches and over 2 more inches. I don't usually do a lot of like repeats in a project, but I thought I'm going to try it, see if I like it. Now I just turn it, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to move that over a little bit. Take off the edge. And then I'm going to do 2 over. And there's a nice little stack of 2-inch squares. And 2 over. Now I'm going to just sort them by color. Since I have repeats, I have 4 of each, I'm just going to make sure each print is on one edge, and then there'll be a repeat somewhere. Blue, blue, red, red, oops, red, 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 flowery stuff, purple. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. It's not difficult to sort. Now I'm going to need 2 strips of 2-inch squares with 4 squares. Is that right? Let me make sure. Yes. So there's one. I will be sewing those together. Hey, why don't I build it as though this was here? Okay, then I can make sure I have my rows the way I like. So I can put this guy here. Of course, that's going to shrink down with the seam allowances. So that one, let's repeat this guy here. Repeat this guy. Now in this direction, let's see, I'm just going to lay out the ones that I know I have to use, and then I will rearrange like a puzzle. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm pulling this down, I'm pulling this up. I am going to sew these 4 together, and then I'm going to sew these 4 together. I have these 2 strips sewn, and I noticed the cherry, it's directional, so I put it, upright, because the cat is directional also. And now I am going to sew my 2 strips to the cat. I have this so far. I like it. And don't worry if things don't come out perfect. We're going to trim at the end. All will be good. And I did press this, so nice and flat. Now I'm going to sew together these 2 strips. It is much later in the day for me. All right, I sewed these together and these together. I don't know if they're in the exact same order that I started out with, and that's fine. I'm going to attach them to the cat. I sewed them on. I trimmed a little bit. I really like it. It looks like a Scrappy cat. The thing is I lost a little bit of the border on the top. Well, I guess I did on the bottom too, because the cat's feet are hanging over the border, and I think the head also. So this is what we have, and I will take some close-ups. This is not perfect by any means, but I think it came out cute. And again, you would be able to do all different 2-inch squares, with no duplicates if you wanted to. But I like it with the, the matchy-matchy here and there. I also would like to see this with a border around the cat, maybe black, because I like black. But then I'd have to figure out what size we need, because when you sew the 2-inch squares together, you have to make it work so that your 2-inch squares will fit the piece. I do have another video where I believe it was an 8-inch square, and it was black, and it had the 2-inch square border, and I believe you needed 24 2-inch squares for that one. I'll link to that video. It's really cool. I just liked the solid black center, and I don't know if I had said that maybe you could, I don't know if I said that in that video. It's a while back. But it's solid black, so it could almost look like a chalkboard. And I'm sure there's paint or different things that you could do on that is, permanent, that won't wash out. But anyway, I will link to that video. I'm going to take some pictures of this guy. I just thought it would, be a fun little project, and I'm glad that I did it, and I do like it. And it's just very busy, and I just love it. Anything will go with these cats because they're all different, all different colors and stuff. So I will, once again, I'm going to have the full panels on my blog. Go to my eBay store to see what I have there. I might even have 2-inch squares still available. The link to my eBay is in the description box also. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.